house I've ever played. Those people, wonders. It's just great. Thanks for coming. So let me introduce Jack Garner to you. Jack Garner, you might know more about him than I do. Jack Garner. He lives in Rochester, was the film critic for the Gannett newspapers, and Rochester's Democrat and Chronicle for 30 years. He won a Pulitzer Prize for being part of a team that covered the Attica prison rebellion in 1971. Yeah.
There you go.
This is a poem. I'm going to read to you. Here it is. Here it is. This is something. You've heard, all of you have heard of the poem Reading Jail. Reading Jail. It's written by Oscar Wilde. It was written after he got out of prison. He served 2 years of hard labor, and he killed it because he developed ear infection that didn't treat him right in the prison. And he was a disgraced person at that time in his life because he couldn't get a job, his family had to change their name, and he went, very low down. And but he wrote this poem after. But before that, while in prison, he wrote a poem called, actually wrote this thesis, this treatise on life. And it started out as a letter because the lover he did not wear the scarlet coat, or blood and wine are red, and blood and wine were on his hands when they found him with the dead, the poor dead woman whom he loved and murdered in her bed. He walked amongst the trial men in a suit of shattered gray. Cricket cap was on his head. Steps seemed light and gay. But I never saw a man who looked so wistfully. I never saw a man who looked with such a wistful